Hello? Mic was on mute. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Are we all okay? Have we had a good start to our week? It is Tuesday night today. We do have a big announcement. I'll just wait for a couple more people to pop on. I'm highly, highly annoyed that the oysters are not here. So they, I'll explain in a second, as much as I can explain. Hello, 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 hello. What's the list like? I'll pop it in the comments for you. Oh, Wendy, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. So me personally, I might not be as today, just because I've had this headache that just won't go away. Like I woke up with it in the middle of the night, and I've still got it. It's been bothering me all day. So Aaron's just going to run some paracetamol out for me, so I'm going to take those in a minute. But for that reason, the two main witches are off. Mindy's still on, just because I couldn't reach her to turn her off. So Mindy is still on. But yeah, I can't turn the other witches on today, I'm afraid. So I hope you guys can understand. And we'll see how it goes. At the moment, I'm okay with the lights and stuff. But if the lights do get too much, then I will put an sort of stop to the order list. So we'll see how it goes. And then we'll go from there. I can't take ibuprofen. Aaron finds it better with ibuprofen for headaches as well, but yeah, I can't take ibuprofen, unfortunately. It messes with my stomach. So yeah, I have to do paracetamol. So we'll see, it's fine. I've just had some dinner, so I can take some now. So I've been about 6 hours, so I'm ready to take some. So it's okay. So yeah, if I'm a little bit, we'll see how the lights go with that. Hello, hello, hello. Speak of the devil. Here he is. Hello, 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 hello. Let me just be 1 second, guys. Thank you. Can you take that? Of course. Thank you, Bab. Okay, there we go. So do I. Like I said, I woke up in the middle of the night with it, and it's just literally, after that point, I was awake like every hour until I got up. And I've just had it all day. It sort of goes like this. Take my hair down. I know, I've literally just put my hair up, and I'm going to wash it after the live as well, but I can't have the hair down on the live. But yeah, for me, a freshly washed hair helps with headaches as well. It's all strange little things we have, isn't it? I was also pulling my hair earlier as well. So do you know when you sit there, you can get big, not so like you're pulling your hair, because that's not nice, but where you get like a big clump and then pull it so your scalp comes up a little bit. And I just find that it just sort of relieves the pressure slightly. So yeah, I was doing that earlier as well, which helps. Just, oh. So yeah, it's all just across the front here. I don't know. It'll go. It'll go. So yeah, if we have to put an end to the order list, that's sort of why. At the moment, hopefully, I've just taken painkillers, so hopefully that'll knock it on the head, literally while I'm on the live, and then I'll just go to sleep and it'll be fine. Now, updates. There are no oyster openings today. They were meant to be with me on Monday, and then for some reason they were still in France. So I was like, well, they're not going to get me with me by yesterday. And then the tracking was for today. And today they have gone from France to Stansted, but they're still in Stansted, which means the tracking has updated to tomorrow. And now they're actually within the country. I'm pretty sure it will be tomorrow now. But because of that does mean that there's no oysters for today. And I'm so sorry for that. That does include 4-pearl oysters as well. I now don't have any 4-pearl oysters either. So it is literally just egg pops for today. I do apologise. So if anybody who has ordered and would prefer to have oysters, please let me know. I can move you to Friday. Or if you are happy to have egg pops, and obviously that's absolutely perfect, you're on the order list for today. If you would like oysters, shout out, let me know, and I'll move you. Okay. But again, I'm so sorry. It was kind of out of my hands, but I was so certain that they were going to be delivered to me Monday, which is why I sort of said for guaranteed, and then I knew it. As soon after that live, I was like, why did I guarantee that? I've shot myself in the foot just in case they didn't arrive. Oh, bless you, Wendy. Oh, lots of you are having deliveries, so I'm glad. I hope you're all happy with your jewellery. Serena, that's perfect. So I did pop you an email over, Serena, but I'll make a note. Oh no, you're not too far away, so I'll remember. So we'll do your egg pops today, and then I'll add you in for your 4 pearl on Friday. So should we get started for today? I did pop gloves on. Hey ho, they're on. I suppose it helps it so the camera doesn't focus on my fingers against the pearls. So if we dive straight in, up first today is Gemma Graham. Gemma, are you here? You know we do mim spins now. Is it too early for some people to mention it? But do you do anything? No, mention Christmas all year long, Nicola. 100%. Do we do anything for Christmas? Yes, we do. We normally have stuffed stockings for Christmas. That is normally a definite every Christmas, stuffed stockings. We do like to do a couple of other bits for Christmas as well. So with Christmas, obviously Halloween bits come down after October. Then we have our, I can't remember, 7 or 8 year anniversary on November the 5th. I think it's 7-year anniversary on November the 5th. Then after that anniversary, all the Christmas bits go up. So the Christmas bits go up moving into the second week of November all the way until the end of December. So we do have lots of different Christmassy things going across the 2 months. Did someone mention Christmas? Oh yes, we did, Sophie. 7 years. Yeah, I thought it was 7 years this year. So currently looking for Gemma Graham. Gemma, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Gemma, please comment on her comments. It will bring it forward so I can see as well. So Gemma Graham, are you here? But yeah, Nicola, it's never too early to mention Christmas here. I love Christmas, and if I could do it all year long, I would. The Christmas item is actually already on the website, so you can already find some of our bits and bobs on there. Last call for Gemma Graham. If not, we'll move on. I completely ignored it, Sophie. I was like, nope, she doesn't mean that. Okay, so I haven't seen Gemma. Let's move on. If she comes on, we'll add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next is Shelley Campbell. Shelley, are you here? Oh, bless you, Stacey. I completely understand that. My sister's birthday is the 20th of December. So having a birthday that close, it can get quite busy, can't it? Thank you, Ellen. Currently looking for Shelby Campbell. Shelby, are you here? I don't, Beth, I'm afraid. Not at the moment. Oh, Jackie, my lovely, I hope they can sort of help you out and you'll be back home soon. If anyone can see Shelby, please comment on her comments. It will bring the comment forward so I can see. And Shelby, if you're here, possibly type I'm invisible. That will also bring your comment forward so I can see as well. We do 25 pearl oysters. Don't have any in stock at the moment. They are on the website, but they're coming in the oyster delivery. Okay, so I haven't seen Shelby, so again, let's move on. If she comes on, we will add her in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Shelby Young. Shelby Young, are you here? Shelby, hello, hello, hello. Shelby, my lovely, you have got 2 egg pops altogether. Are there any colours that you're hoping for? So, oh, I can't really dive in. So we're going to go for these ones. And I have made up a lot of other egg pops down there as well, so we shouldn't run out at all. So let's go down. 2 egg pops. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? I should ask actually, Shelby, just confirm, are you happy to go ahead with both being egg pops? Hoping for a bright blue and a purple. Okay. Are you happy with them both being egg pops? Yes? Okay, perfect. So, egg pop number 1. Your first one, you have got 2 pearls here. We've got a darker chocolate. He does have a slight silver overtone there. And we've got a coral as well. So a chocolate and a coral. Yeah, let's play that game. Guess how many pearls are in the egg pops, guys. I'll spin them for a little bit longer so you can have a guess. So egg pop number 2. And in here, you have got 3 pearls. You've got a brighter but darker burgundy red. Oh, lots of people got that one right. You've got a chocolate bronze. And you've got a snow white. So a chocolatey silver, a coral, burgundy red, chocolate bronze, and a snow white. What do you think to all of these, Shelby? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you would like. If you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. So the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is the 7.5. So can we swap the 2 chocolates? For a bright blue and a brighter purple. I'm guessing you're not going to want, how about like this one? What would you think to these 2 here? Wendy, yeah, if you'd like to do any colour swaps, then yeah, definitely you can email me with the order number and I can get that done for you. Okay, what do you think to those 2 there, Shelby? And of course the rest of your pearls as well. They are perfect. Brilliant. They are yours then. Let's pop... Oh, I've got that the wrong way around. Let's move that. Let's pop these in here. It feels really dark but light in here today. Okay, so that's on there. Then if we do... Ah! I can't lift that arm. That's going to be fun today. Ah! Oh, okay, so in here you have got a treat. You've got a 15% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a 15% off code you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I'm going to leave these down here because I can't reach up today. So Shelby, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. Woohoo! You're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Dawn Allen. Dawn, are you here? Dawn Allen. Dawn, hello, hello, hello. And you're okay with egg pops? Okay, perfect. So you have... Sorry, lots and lots of comments just flew by then. With my headache, I can't read as fast today. So if I sort of go really blank, like, for a minute, it's because I'm reading. My reading face is very, so I do apologise. So you're happy with egg pops? Perfect. So you've got 6 egg pops altogether. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go down. Right, sorry about that. So you're hoping for different shades of red, Dawn. Okay, so let's go through your egg pops. So egg pop number 1. And you've got 3 pearls in your first one. So we have got a lemon yellow. Sorry, I forgot that we were going to be guessing. So on the next one, I'll do the spin longer so you can pop all your guesses in the bottom. So you've got lemon yellow. He does look like he's got a slight brighter patch to him. Let's actually pop these to the side over here. We've got a coral and we've got a chocolate. So lemon yellow, coral and chocolate. Egg pop number 2. You can pop your guesses in. And you've got 4 pearls in that one. So with this one here, you've got a silver, a bright hot pink, a gold, and a darker gunmetal grey. So a silver, hot pink, gold, and darker gunmetal grey. Your next egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in here. You have got a autumn peach. Now the autumn peach is slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. And then you've got a deep dark TARDIS blue. Ooh. Next 3 egg pops, Dawn. So your next one. Two pearls in that one. So in here you've got a two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow. So he's definitely brighter than the first yellow. And you've got a pinky watermelon as well. So two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow and a pinky watermelon. Your next pearl, your next egg pop, I should say. And you've got 4 pearls in that one. We've got a apple green, a dark Cadbury purple, a candy floss pink, and a darker two-tonal gunmetal grey and purple. So gunmetal grey and purple tones there. Now I've just remembered we've actually got donated pearls from Sunday night's live. So Shelby, if you're still here, I'm going to do your donated pearl in a minute as well. I completely forgot that I needed to start adding them in. But for now, Dawn, your last egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in that one. So in here you've got a lighter icy blue and you've got a brighter apple green as well. Wow, 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 wow. Dawn, what do you think to all of these? So a lemon yellow, coral, a chocolate, silver, bright pink, a gold and a gunmetal grey, autumn peach and a darker TARDIS blue. And then a two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow, a pinky watermelon, apple green, dark purple, candy floss pink, and a dark gunmetal and purple, icy blue, and a apple green. Now, Dawn, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, we can do swaps for you. And then I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. Now, to make it fair, I'm just going to do Shelby's donated pearl first, and then Dawn will do your donated pearl. So Shelby, your donated pearl is this bright autumn peach. So I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. If you wanted to swap the colour of him, do shout out and let me know. So I'll attach that onto your order in a moment. And then Dawn, you have got a darker burgundy red there. So that's where he is. So dark burgundy red as your donated gifted pearl. After those, we do have 2 gifted pearls left in there. Okay. So, Dawn, you've said, do I have 3 shades of red? Let me have a look for you. I need to obviously go through and measure these as well, but I'll have a look for the tones of red first. Now I've actually sorted out all my pearls. That massive tub of pearls that I had next to me is no longer next to me. I have put all the pearls away. So I literally, all the pearls will be in my pots now. If they're not there, it means that I don't have them. So 3 sets of red. Now if I can find 3 sets of red, there's not going to be a lot between them. Let's see. Let's have a look at those. Oh, okay, so we've got a good start there. Let's have a... Okay, so let's have a look at these here. Which colours would you like to swap out? What about black cherry? I don't have any pearls in my black cherry pot. So would you be happy with those? They are ever so slightly different, especially the top one and the middle one are very, very close, but they are different there. So if you're happy with those shades, which ones would you like to swap out? So if I start running them through the board, I should say, the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, here's an 8.5. Darker gunmetal with the purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8.5. I can add a bright watermelon in Dawn if you'd like to see the watermelon instead of a red. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, here's an 8.5. You'd like to keep the purple and the gunmetal, you choose the others and donate the rest. Oh wow, okay, so you'd like to keep the purple and keep the gunmetal. I then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out, and then you'd like to donate the rest. That's extremely kind of you. With those reds then, you're happy with those reds there. Dawn, that's so, so very kind of you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pearls added to the donated bag there. Wow, 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 wow. Let me bring you back up. Just writing that down for you. It's very, very kind of you, my lovely. Let's pop these in here, and then we've kept those two there for you as well. Okay, so I hope you're going to be happy with that, Dawn, with everything, and of course once it arrives as well. We do your trick or treat card in here. You have got a treat. You've got a 10% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a 10% off code you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. You're very, very welcome, Dawn, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Did I take the donated pearl? I did, because Dawn, did you want to keep your donated pearl that was donated to you, Dawn? I did take it away, but I can add it back in if you'd want to keep it. What do you think? And Shelby Campbell, you said that you did want to wait till Friday, but you're happy to be added today. I can add you back into today, but it would be to the end of the order list. So as long as you don't mind waiting, obviously back in the end of the order list, I'm very happy to add you in today as well. So that's not a problem. Just let me know what you prefer to do. Was that the correct thing to do, Dawn? So you've got the 6 reds on the jewellery, and then you've got the purple and the gunmetal with the purple as your loose pearls, and then I took the rest and I've obviously put the other ones in the donated bag. But I did take the donated pearl as well. Was that the correct thing? Let me pop you onto the end, Shelby, then you can see whereabouts you would be. I mean, to be fair, the list isn't that long for today so far, so it shouldn't be that long of a wait. There we go. Okay, so that means up next then today is Serena Villanueva. Serena, are you here? Now, you was definitely here earlier, my lovely, so hopefully you're still here. Sorry, just finishing my tea before it goes too cold. There we go, I apologise there. And Serena, hello. Okay, so Serena, what we're going to do is we're going to do your egg pops today and then your 4 pearl oyster on Friday. So let me just make a note. 4 pearl oyster on Friday. Pops today. Okay, so that means you've got 2 egg pops today, and then I'll add you back on Friday as well. If you choose to pick the colours for the jewellery today, that's absolutely fine. Or if you prefer to wait until we've done the 4 pearl oyster as well, that's fine as well. So either way, just let me know what you prefer to do. So we'll do the 2 egg pops first, and then we'll go from there. So are there, runaways, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So these 2 are yours. I'm just going to pop that one back in though, because he escaped. So let's go down. Oh no, they're not lost in transit, Georgina. It's just they stayed in one hub longer than they should have before coming to the Stansted hub. So they're still been scanned and stuff. They just didn't move for a day, which then put it back a day. Serena, you're hoping for apple greens. Okay, so good luck, my lovely. Egg pop number 1. And your first one has got 3 pearls in. So we've got a watermelon, which is a beautiful mottled watermelon. So you've got the lighter and the brighter watermelon colours there. You've got a light dove grey, which is a gorgeous lighter silver. And you've got a 2-tonal yellow. So 2-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow. So that's from your first egg pop. Your second egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in here. So we've got a coral and we've got a burgundy red. Again, that sand just brushes off there. So a coral and a burgundy red. So altogether a 2-tonal watermelon, a dove grey, a 2-tonal yellow, a coral and a burgundy red. Now you did say you was hoping for apple greens, so if you would like to swap any of these for the greens, we can do that for you. Let's do your donated pearl as well. And then, like I said, we can either do the pick the pearls for the earrings today, or we can wait until Friday. That's up to you. So your donated pearl is, he looks like he's a dark silver. There is the dark silver. So again, you can swap or keep that one as well. So if I run these through the board for you, the two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the two-tonal watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. The red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5 as well. Swap the watermelon and the coral for bright apple greens, okay. And then is it the greens that you'd like to have on the jewellery? Yes, okay, so if you're happy for me to, I'll start the process of obviously making these. It does mean that the greens won't be able to be seen on Friday's live though, because obviously I would have taken them to set and drill. The other pearls will be with your order though if you wanted to see them on Friday. Okay, so if you're happy with those greens there, I will start the process obviously tomorrow morning, drill them and set them. And then the other pearls will stay with the order form. Swap the silver for a purple. Okay. If you prefer me to keep the greens with the order form until you've seen all of your pearls together, in case you'd like different ones, I can do that for you as well. So again, it's completely up to you. The greens are perfect. Brilliant. All perfect, and we're happy with the greens on the earrings. Okay, so they won't be able to be seen on Friday just because obviously I'll start the process with those, so then they'll be ready. But the 4 pearl oyster, I'll definitely add you in. And then if you wanted to see the other 4 pearls on Friday as well, we can do that for you. Just so then you can compare the colours of what you get if you wanted to. Okay, so if I just pop this on here. And again, I do apologise that the oysters aren't here for you today, my lovely. So if we've got the greens on the jewellery, if we do your trick or treat dip as well, and in here, bless you, you do have, oh, sorry, a trick here. So that does mean that there's nothing there, but I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And I'll speak to you again on Friday. You will get another email to just book you in for Friday as well. Okay. You're very, very welcome. Which means up next then today is Jane Davies. Jane, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know where that is right now. Let me just tell Aaron. I have a bendy one you can have. I will just have to find it. So he wants a light for his 3D printer. So I've got one, I just don't know where it is right now. Jane, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you off as here. Jane, before we continue, are you happy to have egg pops today? Obviously, we'll do your mim spins first, and then you've got another opening as well. So we can do all the openings together at the end. But just confirm, are you happy with the egg pops? Excuse me. Happy to have pops? Brilliant. So if we move across, Mindy's quiet. Shall I set Mindy off so you guys can see? I'll just do a reminder, I haven't got the other two on just because I do have sort of had this headache all day. But Mindy, I can't reach her to turn her off. So if you want me to, I can set her off. So Jane, I'm going to go across to Mim Spins so you can see here which character would you like, and I'll see if I can set. There we go. There's Mindy. Only seems like one of her eyes is flashing today. She doesn't necessarily, she's not really a sound one. I think she has to be like a really, really loud noise to set her off. She's a little bit old, she's a little bit deaf in her old age. Can you have the witch? Of course you can. So the witch is here. Oh, didn't get the camera ready, sorry. Let's bring you straight across, Jane. So good luck. Oh, okay, so this is one of our stone heart pendants. Now this one is the pink rose, or not the pink, but it is the pink. So it's the rose quartz stone. So it's this gorgeous baby pink colour. Now you can actually see the mottledness, if you like, within the stone here. So let me just get this focused as is. But then if I hold this, if I put the glove behind, can you see that there? So you can see it's not a see-through stone, but you can see the different textures within the stone there. It is gorgeous. Now this one does come with one opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you choose to have it on, it does go at the top here and it can move around. So that would be completely up to you. I hope you're happy with that one. Again, these ones will be going on the website. I hope to get them on the website this week. It's still in the plan too. If we go back across though to see what Mim's got to say. And this says, there we go, that way around. Choose. So this is going to be a decision for you, Jane. You can either choose to have another opening and keep all the pearls. So it means that you keep this one and you have an extra egg pop. Or you can choose to pick again from the tower. So pick another character and then you choose between the jewellery to which one you would like to keep. So would you like to have keep this one and have an extra egg pop? Or would you like to pick another character and then choose between the jewellery? What do you think, Jane? Can you keep the heart? Of course you can. So that means you get 2 openings with this one, as you've chosen to have the extra opening, which means with the 2 openings there, you've got another opening as well. So 3 openings altogether, so 3 egg pops altogether. I will just show you, I've now filled this whole pot up with jewellery, which restocks these. So I've literally got a massive pot now to restock everything. So it's bits that you may have seen before, bits that you won't have seen before, and bits that are on the website but don't get seen very often. So it's quite exciting. So Jane, 3 egg pops then. Let's go down. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? We're going to start with your donated pearl. I'm just going to remove this piece of paper because it makes them hard to pour out. Okay, so. And you have got a chocolate as your gifted pearl here. You're hoping for purples. Okay, so you've got this chocolate silver to start with. Moving on to egg pop number 1. And you've got 3 pearls in this one. I'm just going to move them to the side just so then we've got room for the egg pops to pop. Now this one is a slightly brighter lemon yellow, not quite a sunshine yellow, but a brighter lemon yellow. A darker, deep, really rich TARDIS blue. And then this gunmetal grey with the purple overtone. So base gunmetal grey with a dark purple overtone there. So yellow, TARDIS blue and a dark gunmetal and purple. Egg pop number 2. And you've got 4 pearls in that one. So we've got a gunmetal grey. So especially next to the first one, you can definitely see the purple in that first one now. If I pop him underneath, so gunmetal grey. You've got a silver, a burgundy red and a sea green. So a dark gunmetal grey, silver, burgundy red and sea green. And then we've still got 1 more egg pop to go. So moving on to your last one. And in here, you've got a bright, bold chocolate bronze, really bright chocolate bronze there. We've got a coral and another TARDIS blue, very similar to the first TARDIS blue. Okay, so from the top, Jane, a chocolate silver, lemon yellow, TARDIS blue and a gunmetal purple. You've got a sea green, burgundy red, silver and a dark gunmetal grey, chocolate bronze, coral and a TARDIS blue. What do you think to these, my lovely? If you're happy with these, then that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, I can of course swap them for colours of your choice. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have pearls on or off your jewellery. So both of your items, you can choose whether you'd have the pearls on or off. So that's completely up to you. If I run them through the board, the gunmetal with purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. TARDIS blues, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Brighter lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Can we swap the lemon and the coral for Cadbury purples? Of course. I'm guessing do you need them to be the same size and shade? I think there's just slightly different sizes there, but if you prefer them to be the same, then of course I can change them. So there's the purples there. Let me know if you're happy with those and of course which ones you'd like where. The chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they are measuring different sizes. The gunmetal's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Dark silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the burgundy red's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. The TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he is an 8.5. Okay, what do you think, Jane? What would you like to do? They're perfect. Can we swap the bright chocolate bronze for a sea green? Yes. And Jackie, bless you. Thank you so much for the stars there, my lovely. I really do appreciate it. So a sea green. So if you're happy with those, would you like any pearls on your jewellery? And if so, which ones would you like where? Just going to move those purples down the front just so then we can zoom in slightly closer on all the pearls because they're not as spread out on that line. There we go. So we can actually get a bit closer so you can see here. They're perfect. Can I not have the pearls on the jewellery? Of course. So no pearls on either item of the jewellery. So both items, just to confirm, both items of jewellery, no pearls. But then you're going to have all of those pearls as your loose pearls. Is that correct? So no pearl on there and no pearl on there. Brilliant, Jane. If we do your trick or treat as well, in here you have got a treat. You've got a 20% off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 20% off code you can use. And again, that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Jane, I hope you'll be happy with everything there, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. Up next then today is Nene Hall. Nene, are you here? Oh, bless you, Dawn. Well, I hope everything's okay. And no, not a problem with going in and out, my lovely. How's my headache now? It's actually died down quite a bit from taking those painkillers, Beth. I can still feel it niggling, but it has died down. So hopefully with the lights, I'm trying not to look in like at the lights either for too long. And if it needs be, we can sort of, if it does come back, I'll try cutting down the lights before having to stop the order list. But for now, touch wood, we're good to continue. If it hadn't been here all day, then I'd just be like, it's just one of those niggly ones, isn't it? Currently looking for Nene Hall. Nene, are you here? If you are, please possibly type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Nene Hall, please comment on her comment because that will bring it forward so I can see. Okay, last call then for Nene Hall. If not, we'll move on. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Thank you. Aaron did say after the live that, like I said before, I'm going to wash my hair tonight. No matter what time the live finishes, I'm going to wash my hair because that will help as well. And then he said if he's still up, he'll get me a cold thing to put on my head as well. It was more, I don't know, it's been one of those days today, I think. Okay, so I haven't seen Nene, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we will add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list, which means up next then is Natasha Liddon. Natasha, are you here? What time is it here? 9:05 p.m. Possibly Andromeda. I have been stressed with those oysters, honestly. More so stressed because obviously I say to you guys it's going to be here because that's what the tracking tells me. And then if it's not here, it just stresses, like I can bring tears to my eyes because it just stresses me out. But it's okay. Fingers crossed, touch wood, they'll be here tomorrow as the tracking says. And Natasha, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark you off as here. Excuse me. Natasha, you have got 2 mim spins. So let's go across for your first spin. So we'll do the first one, we'll see what you get, and then we'll do the second one, and then all of the pops together at the end. Can you just confirm for me though, are you happy with egg pops? Yes, you are happy with egg pops, and can you have bat? Of course you can. So starting with your bat, let's bring you back. And your first one are thread through earrings. Now these earrings are not on the website yet. They will be on the website soon. So you thread them through the ear. They do come with 2 openings, and then you've got I think we saw these on the last live actually, you've got 3 circles at the back. So as you thread through, you will have this design at the back here as well. Some people actually do then thread this, say, bit through here. I can't do it because my fingers are really quite thick, but some people thread that through there. I personally like it loose and dangling, and then your pearls on here would go right at the bottom circle, so they'll actually dangle it on the bottom there as well. So these will be going on the website very, very soon. They are a new item that will be going in, which is exciting. So I thought that was added into the 6 red ones. Yeah, so there's 6 red ones were there, and I swapped one of the red ones I put in out for another pearl, so then we had the 2 darker ones matching. So let's go across and see what Mim has got to say, Natasha. And she says, I will send you a stinky oyster to open at home. Oh, now I've seen recently that some people have been receiving their stinky oysters and have been opening them. If you're one of those people, tell me, are they stinky? Have they been stinky or have they been okay? So I'm going to write down now that you've got a free stinky oyster. So I'll send that to you. And it means that you get to keep those earrings there as well, Natasha. So I hope you're happy with those. So 2 openings with those, and you'll be able to choose whether you have the pearls on or off the jewellery. Now, if I top this back up again, so we're going to do your second spin now. So all of the bags are open again to you. Which one would you like here? The Scary Pumpkin. Okay, so that's this one, Monsieur Scary Pumpkin. And let's go down. And in here, oh, I love this one. So this one is a pendant. It comes with 1 opening, and the pearl does need to go on to the jewellery. Can you ask what those earrings will be called on the website? Honestly, Monica, they don't actually have a name yet. All I can say is they will be in the new in section when they go on the website. If anyone has any names, you want to shout them out, I can definitely use them. I do struggle with names sometimes. Now, this is called the Gift of Love pendant. If I can just get him focused. Ah, there we go. So overall, he is a heart. Okay. Now, this heart is wrapped up. So it does have a gold-coloured bow coming across the middle, wrapping up the heart. And then we do have a crystal in the middle of that heart there. Your pearl then gets set right here. So that circle disc you won't get to see because your pearl does then cover that up. So Gift of Love pendant. So I hope you're happy with that. But let's go back across, oh hang on, let me just take this off here. Go back across to Mim and see what she's got to say with it, Natasha. So in here, and it says, put that back and keep picking a new character until you get a pendant. So that means you don't get to keep this one, I'm afraid. Even though it is a pendant, we can't keep him. So we have to put him back and then pick a new character until you get a pendant. So that can be a normal pendant, cage pendant, crystal pendant, stone pendant, so any pendant. So I hope you're going to be happy with a pendant, as it's guaranteed pendant, my lovely. So we can't have the scary pumpkin. Which other one would you like? Love the thread through earrings. They are beautiful. Didn't get pearl, but I do have pearl on jump ring with the thread through, so I can change the colour on them. That's perfect. Not a problem. That's brilliant idea, Nikki. Can you have the hungry ghost, Natasha? He's right at the front here. You can indeed. So let's bring you back your hungry ghost. And we've got one of the stone pendants here. Now this stone pendant, again, I'm not going to remember the name. I do apologise until I've popped it all on the website as a reminder to myself. We have had in the past a couple of people who have been very stone savvy with their knowledge. So it's green stone, this one. Oh, sorry, I let go of this chain and the pendant goes flying. And again, you can see that it almost has this mottled look here. Gorgeous green. So this one, oh, that sounds very, very, yes, aventurine. I can't spell it. That sounds like it is the correct one. I remember there is one that, but again, I don't want to confirm it until I've popped it on the website. It goes with your nice with your engagement ring, which means you do get to keep this one. So Natasha, I'm glad you're happy with that then. So let me bring you back up here. I'm starting to get tongue-tied. I do apologise, guys. Just bear with me. It will come out in the end. So that means you've got your earrings and your pendant. So 3 openings altogether here. So we're going to have egg pops, 3 egg pops. Are there certain colours you're hoping with? With both items of jewellery, you can have the pearls on or off the jewellery, so it's going to be up to you. I'm just retopping these up here. Okay, so are there certain colours you're hoping with? Let's go down. Egg pop number 1. See what comes out. And your first one, you have got 4 pearls in here. You've got a pastel apple green, which is slightly two-tonal with lighter and a slightly brighter area. You've got a coral, a mottled chocolate, so again lighter and darker chocolate there, and then a dark purple. So that's egg pop number 1. Moving on to egg pop number 2. And in here you've got a bridal white and a brighter candy floss pink. And then your last egg pop and you've got 3 pearls in here. You've got a bright hot pink. He does have a slight imperfection on him there, So bright hot pink, coral, and a brighter pinky watermelon. So I'm just going to do your donated pearl as well, my lovely. Thank you, Bam. Oh, I'm going to do that again because I didn't realise, but I hadn't poured all the pearls out of the bag. And you've got a brighter apple green. Okay, so we've got apple green, coral, chocolate, and then a dark purple, bridal white, bright candy pink, hot pink, a coral, watermelon, and then an apple green. Natasha, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, they are yours. You'll just need to let me know which ones you'd like where. Or like I said before, you don't have to have pearls on the jewellery if you don't want to. If you are happy again, then that's perfect. And just let me know what you'd like to do. The dark purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Mottled chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Can we swap the chocolate for a yellow? And then the purple for an icy blue. So purple and chocolate for a yellow. And a icy blue. Added those two in there if you're happy with those. So I'm going to continue measuring. I don't know where I got up to, so we're just going to do the icy blue. Is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Here's a 6.5. Which one would go nice with the pendant? Now that depends if you're looking to sort of try and not colour match, but sort of colour tone it to it. So like with the greens, like a sea green maybe, or maybe a apple green. Or if you're looking to sort of go complete opposite, like the corals and the watermelons. I'm just going to pop it on here so you can see. So for example, here's a green. Oh, some people are saying white, so I'll put your white, I mean it's quite hard, let me put the white in front of it. Or you could do like the blues, I mean I really quite like that. And then like I said, the watermelon or the corals, so that's the watermelon. Coral, yellow. So I'm going to continue measuring, but I'll leave that on there in case you wanted to see any of the colours next to it. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. White is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. We're going to do the white. Okay, perfect. So white on the pendant. And then with the earrings there, would you like to have pearls on or off the jewellery with the earrings? So pendant, we're going to have white, and then earrings, pearls on or off. Off, please. Brilliant. Okay. And I'm glad you're happy. So let me just pop the rest of the pearls in here as well. And then you're going to get that stinky oyster to open at home as well, though, which I hope you're excited about. So no pearls on there. Brilliant. If we do your trick or treat as well, and in here you've got a 15% off code for the website. So you do have a treat with a 15% off code. So if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a 15% off code that you can use. And I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And of course, with everything once it arrives, you're very, very welcome. And that's safe at there for you. I did do the donated pearl, yes. Up next then today is Rachel Jones. Rachel, are you here? Rachel, hello, hello, hello. Rachel, you've got 2 Mim spins, so again, let's go across to Mim. We'll do both the spins first and then all the openings together at the end. Can you just confirm, are you happy with egg pops, my lovely? Oh, bless you, Sarah. Well, I hope you had a brilliant night out. Happy with the egg pops? Perfect. And you'd like to go for the Grumpy Cat to start with. Okay, so Monsieur Grumpy Cat, let's go bring you across here. And in here you have got the Colours in the Wind, or Colours of the Wind pendant. So this one is on the website. He comes with 1 opening and the pearl does need to go on the jewellery. He's called Colours of the Wind because he does have 2 blue and 2 purple crystals on him here. And he also reminds me of the shape of Pocahontas's necklace in Pocahontas. So here we go. So we've got almost like a eye shape on his side, as you can see here. And then, like I said, 2 blue crystals, then 2 purple crystals at the top there. Now you can see your pearl then dangles right at the bottom here, and he does have a little wiggle around there. So the pearl definitely needs to go onto that one. So that's your first pendant. However, let's go across and see what Mim's got to say, Rachel. And in here, have a free gift box with your order. So I'm going to add a gift box on, my lovely, so that will get sent as well. And that means you get to keep the pendant there. So I hope you're happy with that one. So free gift box with your order. That means you get to have, if we move straight on to the second spin with Mim. So I've just topped up the Grumpy Cat again. So all of the options are open to you. Which one would you like? Thank you, Jackie. It's called the Gift of Love pendant, Sammy, and I actually think it's in the pendant section, and it's in the Christmas section at the moment as well, just because it does give off those kind of vibes. So that's where it would be on the website. But if you type in Gift of Love into the search bar, it should come up. So Rachel, what one would you like as your second one? The Happy Bat. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that comment come through. Okay, so the Happy Bat, let's bring you back across. And in here you have got a cage pendant. Now this is a very popular cage pendant. Here's the Dream Catcher cage pendant. This one comes with one opening and can hold up to 4 pals. I did see the other day actually somebody posted that their daughter had managed to fit 5 pearls in theirs. I'd assume it was 5 smaller pearls, but it did look lovely. So it just depends on the size of the pearls to how many you fit in. I would normally say it can fit up to 4 though. So you can see he's got a couple of little zircon crystals dotted around to give him a little bit of sparkle. The feathers at the bottom have got lots of detail on them as well. I know it's quite bright so you can't always see. And then a Dreamcatcher cage there. It was your daughter, Donna. I did see it. I just can't always remember names. But yeah, it did look lovely, didn't it? She had 5 in there. So Rachel, I hope you're happy with that one. But again, let's go across and see what Mim's got to say. And it says, choose. You can either choose to have another opening and keep all the pearls, or pick to choose from the tower to pick between the jewellery. So you can either choose to keep this one and have an extra oyster opening, or you can choose to pull another character from the tower, and then pick between the jewellery to which one you would like to have. What would you like to do? Can you pick another one? Of course you can. So you'd like to have the Confused Pumpkin. That's this one. So if I bring you back, so we've got the Dreamcatcher cage pendant and the pearl, I think it's called the Pearl's Cradle pendant. I may be wrong, but or the Pearl Cage pendant. It's not a cage though. So this one comes with one opening and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. So this one can be worn either way round. So this one, camera just doesn't want to, there we go. So we've got your pearl sits right in here. So if I show you the back half, this is the reverse half. So when the pearl is set in here, it's like half a circle. So when the pearl's set in here, this cradles the pearl. So it nestles beautifully in this. You can wear it this way around where you can then see that sort of cage almost coming across. Or you can wear it this way round where from this side you see the pearl would sort of come out, sort of only half the pearl will be bulging out there, and then you'd see the circular circle surrounding the pearl. So but then you'd have the pearl all the way. Oh, actually that's helpful. If I put my finger in here, you can sort of see it sits in there and then would come out. Oh, my finger can't go all the way down just because it's got the pin in there that the pearl needs to get set onto. But that's how it would sit there, if that makes sense. It's a really hard one to show off actually. But what do you think, Rachel? Would you like to have the cage pendant or the set pendant? Can you keep the Dreamcatcher? Of course you can. So let me bring you back. So that means you've got the colours in the wind pendant, which comes with one opening, and the dream catcher comes with one opening, and the colours of the wind pendant would definitely need to have the pearl on there, so definitely the pearl colour for that. So if we go back down again, we'll do your donated pearl first. Oh, 2 pearls come out there, so I'm just going to do that again. Oh, right, the yellow landed first there, so you do have the pastel yellow. So pastel yellow as your gifted pearl. If we then move through to your egg pops, so 2 egg pops here, and let's go down. Egg pop number 1, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? And you've got 2 pearls in that one. There we go. So we've got a pastel autumn peach and a snow white. So the pastel yellow, pastel autumn peach and the snow white starts with. Egg pop number 2. And you've got 4 pearls in there. We've got a brighter autumn peach, a lighter blurple, which is also two-tonal with lighter and darker blurple bits. So blurple's a mix between blue and purple. In some lights he's going to look more blue, in some lights he'll look more purple. We've got this gorgeous dark chocolate, and then we've got another white there, which is actually a bridal white. So one's a snow white, one is a bridal white. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Rachel, that's perfect. And then I'll need to know which one you would like on the colours of the wind pendant. And if you're not happy, we can swap these for you. Okay, so the snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The pastel autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the lighter lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The dark chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Lighter blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the large autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Rachel, what do you think to these? I think it's here, Nikki. I can have a look for you in a moment. I do have a lot of stock that's waiting for me to update it on the website. That's sort of a back in stock situation. So yeah, in a moment I can have a look to just confirm, and then it's just me needing to update the stock there. Swap 2 whites, a bright orange and a blush pink. Okay. And a chocolate for a pink, but not hot pink. Okay. Blurple one on the colours of the wind. Okie dokie. And then with the other pearls there, are you happy with those colours? Happy with the rest? Brilliant. And you're very, very welcome, Rachel. So let's pop these in here. Oh. Okay, so if we do your trick or treat as well. And in here you have got a trick. Oh, bless you. So there's nothing on the back of that one. Rachel, though, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Okay, I think you just fall in love with the reindeer set. Oh, it's a beautiful set. The earrings and the pendant. It is stunning, Sammy. The Christmas section, it will be obviously moving up in the website soon. It's just obviously Halloween bits for now. It's still there, but it's not as prominent at the moment, Laura. I'm wary because I just don't want the painkillers to start wearing off. But it's fine at the moment, touch wood. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Thank you, Laura. And Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Cindy, you have got 2 Mim spins, so let's go across to Mim. Do you know which character you'd like to have to start with? And just confirm for me, are you happy with egg pops? Oh, bless you, Pauline. Thank you. Yes, I've had it. Like, it woke me up last night, and I've had it all day. It just hasn't seemed to go yet. No, there's no new Christmassy items just yet. I'm sure that we will get some more bits in ready for Christmas, but at the moment, no. I'm looking for the Hearts Content pendant, aren't I? Yes. This one, this cage pendant which holds lots of pearls, the heart one. Yep, that is going to be back in stock. It's just I need to update the stock there and then it will be on the website soon. Cindy, do you know which character you would like? Oh, can you have the witch and you're happy with egg pops? Brilliant. Okay, so your witch. Let's bring you across. And in here, you have got a Halloween cage pendant, Cindy. So, Halloween cage pendant. This one. I want to say that this one's called the Pumpkin Patch Cage Pendant, but I may be wrong. It's the circle cage pendant, and he's got this filigree design up one side. You've got two little pumpkins down the bottom here, which do have an orange coating, enamel coating to them, and your pearl gets set right in the middle there. Not set, sorry, it sits right in the middle, so then you'll be able to change the pearl around inside the cage. And it comes with one opening. So that's option number one. Let's just go across and see what Mindy's got to say. Or Mim's got, I said Mindy that time, I meant Mim. Oh, no pearl swaps with this one. So it means you get to keep this cage, but whatever comes out of your first egg pop, there's no pearl swaps with. Okay, so your other egg pop or pops, you'll be able to swap the pearls, but the first egg pop, you can't swap the pearls for. Okay, and I hope you like the cage there, because you get to keep him. And then you get to have your second egg pop. Not egg, oh my gosh, my words have all gone muddled now. So that's your first Mim Spins. Moving on to your second Mim Spins with your second one, which character would you like? The second one is the hungry, the hungry pumpkin. So is it this one here, the hungry ghost? I'm just going to bring you across so I can hold it easier. So just confirm, is it this one here? Only because we've got the toothy pumpkin, the scary pumpkin, and this one's the hungry ghost, but he is holding that pumpkin there. So yeah, that's why I'm just confirming. Yes, brilliant. Okay, so in here, and you've got a cage pendant. So this is the feather cage pendant. This one comes with one opening, Cindy, and can hold one pearl at a time as well. So with it being a cage, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around at home. So as the name describes, it is a feather cage pendant. So your pearl goes in the cage at the top here, and you can see the pearl from every angle with this one. And then you've got this gorgeous long feather that comes down the front. Now the feather is not independently moving. If the feather moves, the whole cage does move. So it's a solid feather there. So I hope you're happy with that one. But again, for a second time, let's go across to see what Mim's got to say. And she says, put that jewellery back and try again. So we can't keep that one, my lovely, because we have to put that back and try again. So you've already picked the hungry ghost. So I'm going to need to know which item of jewellery you would like to have this time. The happy bat. Okay, so happy bat, let's bring you across, and in here you have got a bat cage pendant. So Cindy, you've had all cage pendants. So with this cage pendant, it does come with one opening, and you can of course change the pearls around in the cage at home. So this one is actually the bat's circling cage pendant. So it's very Halloween-esque, this one. So as the name describes, you've actually got a moon. So it's a base moon shape. Let's get it focused like this. There we go. And then you've got a couple of bats which have got that darker silver. You've got a lighter star here with the moon. You've got a couple of bats circling here. And then your pearl sits right in the middle. There we go. You can see it like that. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. Let me bring you back up here. So altogether then you've got 2 egg pops. Now the first egg pop, you won't be able to swap the pearls. So whatever comes after the first one, those pearls are yours. With your second egg pop, you can swap the pearls. Okay, so let's grab your egg pops. And let's go down. We're going to start with your donated pearl. Oh, they both fell out there. And you've got this one here is your donated pearl. He is a very light pastel yellow, just like an off-white yellow colour. So egg pop number 1, no pearl swaps with this one, my lovely. And you've got 3 pearls here. So you've got a autumn peach, a 2-tonal sunshine and lemon yellow, and a chocolate and purple. So he's 2-tonal chocolate and purple there. Just going to pop this one down the bottom there because we can swap that one if you're not happy. But these 3 on the top line we cannot swap. Moving on to egg pop number 2. And in here you've got 2 pearls. So you've got a brighter autumn peach, which we can indeed swap if you would like to. And then we've got a dark, deep gunmetal grey. Cindy, what do you think to all 6 of these pearls? The top 3 we can't swap, the bottom 3 we can if you wanted to. I'm going to run them through the board for you. The chocolate purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. And then the off-white yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. What do you think, Cindy? Thank you, Liz, I think. I've had nearly 7 years of practice, I suppose, so it does make it easier being able to sort of say that over and over and over again. Your mouth is like muscle memory. You have dreams of, oh bless you, Andromeda, nightmares. Swap the autumn peach for an orange and the gunmetal grey for a black. Now there is a current weight on black, Cindy, so If you don't mind waiting, then yep, I can do that for you. If you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour that you would like? So I've done the orange there. But with the other, do you mind waiting, or if you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour you'd like to go for? Just leave it as that one. Okay, so with all those 6 there then, Cindy, can you just confirm, are you happy with those? Just going to bring you back up. It is a very dark gunmetal, it is. Happy with everything? Perfect. So if we do your trick or treat, and in here we've got a treat. We've got a 15% off code for the website. So Cindy, if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a 15% off code that you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and with everything, and that's safe up there for you. What do the loyalty cards look like? I don't think I've got any near me to show you. It's like a card with, it's double-sided, and you've got sticker spaces. It says it's a loyalty card on the top of it, so it's got sticker spaces where you can stick the stickers on. Updated order list. Yes, I haven't done it yet, but let me do that now for you, Rosie. Up next, though, is Beth Laidler. Beth, are you here? Beth, hello, hello, hello. And you're all okay with egg pops? That's perfect. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so Beth, you have got 4 egg pops altogether. Let's grab your egg pops for you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go down. And if we start with your donated pearl, and you've got a larger lemon yellow as your gifted pearl here. Now he is two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. So there is your gifted pal. Egg pop number 1. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Beth? In your first one, you have got 2 pals. We've got a TARDIS blue. Hoping for blush pinks or purples. Okay. And we've got a sea green. So TARDIS blue and sea green. Egg pop number 2. And you've got 2 pals in this one. We've got a silvery chocolate. So I'm going to say it's more like a base silver with that chocolate overtone. And then we've got a lemon yellow, different to the first yellow, as the first one is slightly brighter than this one. Egg pop number 3. And you've got 3 pals in here. We've got a sort of a grape Cadbury purple, sort of a mix between the two. We've got a blush pink and a autumn peach. And then your last egg pop and you've got 3 pals in there as well. So we've got a pastel apple green, so it's a very light apple green. You've got another yellow, and we've got a autumn peach. Okay, I'm just going to move that yellow over. What do you think to all of these, Beth? So two-tonal yellow, TARDIS blue and a sea green, silver chocolate, a lemon yellow, Cadbury slash grape purple, a candy floss blush pink and a lighter autumn peach, apple green, lemon yellow and a brighter autumn peach. Now if you're happy with those, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you for colours of your choice. And then I'll need to know which colours you'd like to have on your jewellery. Your sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a runner, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. The two-tonal lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Lighter autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Brighter autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. If we swap all of the yellows for 2 more Cadburys, grape purples and 2 blush pinks. So 3 yellows. Did you want to swap the green as well to make it for the 4 pearls? No, don't be sorry. Just confirm for me, because then that way, obviously I don't want to get it wrong for you. The green is a very, very light green, so he does look almost yellowish on the camera anyway. The green, my one. The lighter green, yes, of course. Now you've said for more purple, great purple, Cadbury purples. I don't have any more like that colour. The closest I'm going to have, that's not a Cadbury purple, that shouldn't be in there. The closest I've got is the Cadbury purple. Yeah, ones like that one, I definitely know I don't have any in my swaps of at the moment. So I'm going to show you what I can do, and then you'll let me know if it's okay, if you're happy with that. Okay, so are you happy with these here? And if so, which ones would you like where? So if I zoom in, purples and pinks. What do you think to those? Lovely. Purple. Can you have the blush on the hearts, purples on the rectangle? Perfect. I've got that down for you. Let me just pop them all in here. Just to confirm, you're happy with the other loose pearls there as well? Oh, bless you. No, don't feel rushed, Beth. I'm sorry. You don't have to feel rushed. Take as long as you need. Honestly, you don't have to try type fast at all. I'm here. Your trick or treat, and you have got a treat. You've got a 10% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a 10% off code that you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. That's perfect, Beth, sorry. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And I've popped that safely up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Shelby Campbell. Shelby, are you here? Yes, Shelby, I've literally just called you, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Shelby, you've got a Mim Spins. Just confirming you're happy with the egg pops today. If so, you've got your Mim Spins here. So I'll need to know, which character would you like? The Grumpy Cat. Okay, so your grumpy cat, oh, too far, is this one here. Let's bring you back. And you have got a pendant. Now this pendant is on the website, I believe. It comes with one opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery here. Now this one is a base heart, so heart pendant coming across. Let me just lower it slightly. And your pearl is going to get set right in the middle here. You then have got this infinity sign. It is slightly larger proportion on this side of the infinity sign, but coming up and through the heart here. Also, the bottom half of the infinity sign is encrusted with crystals as well to give it that little bit of sparkle. So overall the heart, infinity sign coming through the middle with the crystals, and your pearl gets set right in the centre there, in the middle of the heart and in the middle of the infinity sign. Shelby, I hope you're happy with that one. But if we go back across and see what Mim has got to say. And she said no pearl swaps. Oh, it's a hard one. Okay, so it comes with one egg pop, and whatever pearls come out, there are no pearl swaps, my lovely. Okay, so you do get to keep him. Let's bring you back up. Oh, Joanne, bless you. Thank you for the donation with the stars there. That's very, very kind of you. Now, Shelby, I will say a little hint here is you do get a donated pearl, and we can swap the donated pearl if you're not happy. So, egg pop, let's go down and let's start with your donated pearl. Is there a certain colour that you are hoping for, Shelby? We've got a coral as your donated pearl. He is slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas. And then if we move through to your egg pop, and you've got 4 pearls in there. So we've got another coral, which one is not two-tonal. So two-tonal coral, non-two-tonal coral, beautiful deep burgundy red, a pastel yellow, and a bright bold apple green. Okay, what do you think to these, Shelby? So we can't swap these 4, but if you would like to swap this one, we can do so. And then I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. I run them through the board. The apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the two-tonal coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Can we swap the coral for the smallest red I have? Let me have a look. My reds are very similar in size. Oh, that one's small. And then that one. Okay, so I'll show you these two. The smallest is this dark one here. He's the smallest, and then the second smallest is the brighter one. Are either of those what you're looking for? So the smaller, darker one or the brighter, slightly larger one? The smallest one on the pendant, of course you can. Just going to bring you back up. And then if I write that down for you here. So red on the small red on there. Perfect. Shelby, if we do your trick or treat card as well. So in here, you've got a treat, my lovely. You've got a 10% off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a 10% off code that you can use. And that's going to be emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. And up next then today is Nicola Tyler. Nicola, are you here? Nikki, hello, hello, hello. And let me just mark that you are here. So Nikki, you've got one opening altogether. Can you just confirm, are you happy with the egg pop, my lovely? Did my oyster shipment come in safely? It has not here yet, Wendy, but I'm sure it will be here tomorrow. I will pop a post up as soon as it's here. Egg pop, perfect. So let's go down, and if we start with your donated pearl, Nikki, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, you're looking for a bright icy blue, and your gifted pearl is a slightly lighter icy blue. Oh, but he is of that colour tone, so that's a good one to start with there, I think, with your gifted pearl icy blue. Then your egg pop, good luck. And you've got 3 pearls in here. So you've got a Cadbury purple, a purple blurple, so he is still blurple with the hints of blue and purple, but I'm going to say he's overall more purple than the blue. And we've got a sea green as well. So icy blue, Cadbury purple, blurple and a sea green. What do you think to these, my lovely? Now you did say you're hoping for that bright icy blue, so if you would like to swap one of these, we can do that. Or if you're happy with these, which one would you like on the jewellery? The sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Blurple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Cadbury purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the icy blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. What do you think, Nikki? What would you like to do? Swap the green for a brighter icy blue, of course you can. And then just to confirm, it's the brighter icy blue on the jewellery, is that correct? Yes, blue on charm. Perfect. Let me bring you up here. Okay, so if I write that down, we're going to have brighter icy blue on there. Perfect. Oh, can we swap the purple for a large bright apple green? Again, all my apple greens are roughly the same size. Oh, that one there shouts out to me that he's larger. They're not the biggest pearls, the apple greens, but let me show you that one and see if you're happy with this one. So it's not the largest, but it's larger than the other ones that I've got. Yes, okie dokie. Pop this in here. Okay, if we do your trick or treat as well, Nicola, and you have got a treat and you've got a 15% off code for the website. So again, if you'd like to order in the future, you'll have a 15% off code that you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you'll be happy with that, my lovely, and of course with everything once it arrives, and I've popped that safely up there for you. I hope you're well as well, Yvette. You're very, very welcome, Nikki. Up next today is Jackie Elliott. Jackie, are you here? Jackie, hello. Jackie, just to confirm, are you happy with egg pops today? And you do have a Mim spin, so we're going to go across to Mim. But first of all, just confirm if you're happy with the egg pops. And if so, which character would you like? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, that snuck up on me there. Egg pops is fine, okie dokie. So, which character from Mim would you like? Skellington, okie dokie. So we've got the skeleton here. Let's bring you, this is me, still here. There we go, there's the correct camera. So skeleton. And you have got the umbrella pendant. So this one's a little bit different. We do actually have a matching earrings to this one on the website. So this one comes with one opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery, and it's the umbrella pendant because do you know how the top of an umbrella looks? This is what this pendant looks like. So it's like the top of the umbrella is sitting on top of the pearl. So the pearl gets set right onto the bottom of this, so it goes right up against this. I'm just showing you the top of it so you can see the detail there. So it sits on the pearl very snugly like a hat. So you'd have the umbrella on the top and the pearl right at the bottom. And then, like I said, there's matching earrings to this one, so it's quite a cute little set that you can get. So that one was come with one opening and does definitely need the pearl on the jewellery. However, if we go back across and see what Mim has got to say. And in here, she says, put that jewellery back and try again. Okay, so it means that you can't keep that one, I'm afraid. We have to pop that back and we get to try again. So I'm going to need to know which character you would like again. We can't have the skeleton as that one has already been chosen. You can order for this evening, but there is only egg pops available. There's no other oysters available for today. If you'd like to have any oysters, excuse me, you'd be booking in from Friday onwards. So which character would you like this time, Jackie? Toothy pumpkin. Okay, so, oh, wrong way. Your toothy pumpkin, let's bring you across. So whatever is in here is your one. And you have got some earrings. So again, I don't think these ones are on the website yet. They will be on the website soon. I think I did show them the other day. They are the thread through star earrings. So these do come with two openings and you can choose whether you'd like to have the pearls on or off the jewellery. With them being the thread through earrings, again, there you've got the bits that dangle at the front and the bits that dangle at the back. And if you have the pearls on the jewellery, the pearls do sit just in front of the stars here and sort of can move around at the front. Or you don't have to have the pearls on here, you can have the pearls loose and keep the earrings as they are. So as these are a new item, they will be going on the website soon. Jackie, I hope you're happy with those. Yes, they are beautiful. I'm glad you like them. Okay, so that means then you've got two egg pops with those. Let me just top these up here. Okay, so are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So 2 egg pops, let's go down. And again, Jackie, we're going to start with your donated pearl. You've got the Candy Floss Pink as your gifted pearl here. So moving through to egg pop number 1, we're going to wait to see what we get. Okay, egg pop number 1. And in here you have got 3 pearls. You've got this darker rose gold, that one's a natural coloured pearl. You've got this darker silver and a 2-tonal watermelon, so he's lighter and brighter as you go around the pearl there. So Candy Floss Pink, rose gold, silver and a watermelon. And then egg pop number 2. And you've got 2 pearls in here. We've got a brighter pink. Again, that sand does brush off there. And you've got a brighter, bold, icy blue. What do you think to these, Jackie? So I will need to know if you'd like to have pearls on or off the jewellery. That choice is up to you. And I'll need to know if you're happy with these colours. If not, we can swap them for you. Candy Floss Pink, rose gold, a silver and a watermelon, bright pink and a brighter icy blue. if we run them through the board for you, the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. I can definitely have a little look. I should be able to. Oh, I don't know. No, they are. I think it was just the light that I was going to say, are they different colours? But if you look at them when the light's not shining on them, so the light's shining there, it's not. So yeah, they are the same. Yes, so are you happy with those there? And then it's the silver for the earrings. If you are happy, which one would you like to swap out for the silver that's added in? So we've got the candy floss pink, the rose gold, the watermelon, the bright pink and the icy blue. And that's lovely, and you'd like to swap out the watermelon. Okay, so to confirm then, we're going to have those silvers on the jewellery, and then are you happy with the 4 loose pearls there? So silver on there, perfect. If we do your trick or treat, you have got a treat. You've got a 10% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a 10% off code that you can use, and that will get emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form as well, Jackie. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, sorry, my lovely. Can you keep the pink and the blue and donate the other 3? So I'm going to ask you another question. So would you like to keep the bright pink? So these are the pearls that are left. Would you like to keep the bright pink or the lighter pink? I'll put them both with the blue so you can see. So bright pink or lighter pink to keep. bright pink. No, don't be sorry, my lovely. I just wouldn't want to get it wrong. So those two you'd like to keep. These two you'd like to donate. That's very, very kind of you, Jackie. Bless you. I'm sure whoever receives those will be very, very happy. So we're going to send you that 10% off code tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form as well. And Jackie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next then today is Tracy Damon. Tracy, are you here? Jackie, you're very, very welcome. Tracy, you're here and you're happy with the eggs? Perfect. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 egg pops and a Bims spin. So we're going to start with Mims spins and then we'll move through to your egg pops and we'll do them all to, this is me, sorry, wrong camera, all together at the end. So with your Mims spins then, Tracy, which character would you like? Can you have the bat? Of course you can. So your bat, let's bring him across. And in here you have got a anklet. This anklet could be worn as a bracelet, but obviously it's on the website as a anklet. It does have a little bell on him here, which you can hear there. And it is the crystal heart anklet. So you do have 6 sets of double crystal hearts, so they're all in pairs with the jet black crystal. What do you think to this one? I hope you're happy with this one. He does come with one opening and the pearl can go on or off the jewellery there. Okay, so that's your first one there, Tracy, but let's go across and see what Mim's got to say. So if we dive in here, and she says, have another go and keep both prizes. So you get to keep that one and to pick another one here, Tracy. So we can't pick the bat as that's already chosen, but which other one would you like? Which character would you like as a bonus item? So we, oh wow, the cat, sorry my lovely, I didn't see the comment come through there. So you'd like to have, oh, the cat. Let's bring you across. Sorry Tracy, I didn't see that comment. So in here, and this one is a cat cage pendant. So this one comes with one opening, and with it being a cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change your pearls around in here, and it can hold one pearl at a time as well. So this is one of the newer cage pendants on the website, and it is the cat holding or playing behind a ball of wool or yarn. As you can see here, the cat's peeping his head over the top. His tail is encrusted with crystals, so it gives the pendant a little bit of sparkle as well. And your pearl sits behind the wool or the yarn here, so it gives that the colour. So it will change the colour depending on which pearl you'd like to pop in there. So I hope you're happy with that one as well, Tracy. If I bring you back up. So that means altogether you've got 8 pops here. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for with those? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go down and we'll start with your donated pearl. No need to measure, okay, and let's wait to see the colours. Okay, so your first pearl out is a beautiful, bright, hot pink pearl. I am going to pop him right over to the side just so we've got some room for all of the pearls coming out. So bright, hot pink for your gifted pearl. Egg pop number 1. And we've got 4 pearls to start with. We have got a dove grey, so gorgeous lighter silver dove grey, a lemon yellow, which is two-tonal there with lighter and brighter areas, a blurple two-tonal pearl, so he is blue and purple depending on which lighting we're going to see him in, and he's also lighter and brighter two-tonal colours there as well. And then we've got a chocolate olive green, so base chocolate, but then he does have this slight olive green overtone to him. So first 4 pearls from your egg pop. Egg pop number 2, and you've got 2 pearls in here. We've got a autumn peach and a silver chocolate. Your next egg pop and you've got 3 pearls in here. We've got a darker gunmetal grey, quite a bright burgundy red, look at him, and you've got a bright bold icy blue as well. Your next egg pop and we've got 4 pearls in this one. So we've got a two-tonal lemon and sunshine yellow again there. You've got a two-tonal apple green, brighter and lighter apple green shades. You've got a autumn peach, and you've got a dark deep purple. Moving on, 4 more egg pops to go. So your next one, and you've got 3 pearls in here. You've got a dove grey, and I'm actually going to pop these ones on that second line there. So dove grey, a watermelon, again slightly two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas, and a TARDIS blue. Your next egg pop. And you've got 4 pearls in here. So we've got a two-tonal chocolatey bronze, a lighter autumn peach, a two-tonal watermelon, which is beautifully mottled and really quite a large contrast in the bright and dark areas. And then this almost looks like he actually looks like he's a midnight blue there. He is stunning. Dark gunmetal grey, but with that deep midnight blue shade to him. I will go through all of these again for you at the end. Your next egg pop. And you've got 3 pearls here. So a darker a lighter dove grey, a darker Cadbury purple, and a lighter, brighter icy blue. And then your last egg pop and you've got 4 pearls in that one. So you've got a dark gunmetal grey, a candy floss pink, a coral, and a sea green. Now Tracy, I am going to go through all of these again for you. If you'd like to tell me which colours you'd like to go where now, that's perfect. If you'd like to take screenshots and tell me which colours you'd like to go where in an email, that's absolutely fine as well. And then the same with colour swaps. We can either do some colour swaps now, or you can let me know in an email. So whatever suits you, my lovely. So if we do this half first, so I'll just hold it there in case you'd like to take a screenshot. And then this half in case you'd like to take a screenshot. So if I go through the colours, we've got the hot pink, dove grey, two-tonal yellow, two-tonal blurple, and the chocolate olive green. Autumn peach, the darker silvery gunmetal grey, dove grey, watermelon and TARDIS blue, gunmetal grey, burgundy red, icy blue, two-tonal yellow, two-tonal apple green, brighter autumn peach, and a dark purple. Then you've got a chocolate, a yellow, a two-tonal watermelon, a dove grey, a dark purple, a bright icy blue, and a dark midnight blue, a gunmetal grey, a candy floss pink, a watermelon, no sorry, a coral, and a sea green. What do you think here, Tracy? What would you like to do? Midnight on the Raindrop. Do I have dove greys that match? Yes, did you want me to try and match one of your pairs? Oh, do your ones match? I mean, they're very, very close. You've got 2 that match in colour, but visually it does look like they're slightly different sizes. So I've just put all the dove greys together. So I would say these 2 here are very, very close. Just this one is slightly larger. But really, once they're going to be in your ears, you're not really going to be able to tell, because even here you can't tell massively that they are different, if that makes sense. The multi-tonal yellow, so this yellow here, because he is the more so of the 2 on the sun. Perfect. The dove greys on the earrings. Okay. And then I'll just need to know about the anklet. Would you like a pearl on the anklet? You don't have to. but the option is there. So I can hold them up again in a second and just, there we go. Six random colours put on hoop rings. You can, or would you like me to tell you what those colours are now, or would you like it to be a surprise? So you'd like to be invoiced for random colours on hoops. So they're not, just to be sure actually, when you say hoops, do you mean the hoop fitting, which is this one, or the jump rings, which is this one? Hoops fittings, that's perfect. So 6 random ones on the hoop fitting. So would you like a pearl on or off the anklet there? Bright pink on the anklet. Okay. And are you happy with the rest of the colours there as well? Were you happy with the other ones as well, my lovely? Do they, Fallon? Oh, bless you. Sorry. So to be dispatched, Wendy, it can take up to 14 working days. To arrive to you, I think it's anywhere up to a week, but I think there's other people from Canada who's had deliveries arrived. So if you ask them, they may be able to tell you how long it's taken to get to them. Can you donate 2 randoms and keep the rest? Of course you can, and you don't mind which colours you're going to donate. So if I get ones which you've already got, so you've got 3 autumn peaches. So if I donate an autumn peach, and then you've got a couple of darker gunmetal greys, so we'll donate the gunmetal grey as well. And then the rest are yours. Just popping them in here for you, Tracy. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you, Kathy, for answering there. So Tracy, the invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. If we do your trick or treat card, oh bless you, you've got a trick card there, so it does not, there's nothing on the back there. However, Tracy, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Bless you. And up next today is Tammy Sanders. Tammy, are you here? Thank you, Donna. So yeah, I'd say roughly up to a week, possibly. Tammy, yes, it was you, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Tammy, can you confirm, are you happy with having egg pops today? Pops are fine, perfect. Well, we're going to start with your Mims spins, my lovely. Do you know which character Mims spins you would like? And while you're doing that, I'm just going to top up the egg pops, just because there's only a couple left in there. Can you have the hungry ghost? Of course you can. So your hungry ghost is this one here. So if we bring you back across, and in here you have got a cage pendant. So again, this is a Halloweeny cage pendant. He is the oh, I can't remember, the Blue Witch, possibly on the website. So it is a witch, and she is riding on her broomstick. Now she does have a blue coloured enamel cloak or dress on her here, and your pearl sits just behind her, so you see lots of the pearl colour coming through from around her. So she's flying through the sky, and your pearl sits behind her there. I hope you're happy with that one. But if we go back across to see what Mim has got to say. And in here, have another spin and then choose between the jewellery. Okay, so you get to pick another character, my lovely, and then pick between the jewellery to which one you would like to have. So, which character would you like this time? The witch. Okay. So the witch is here. Let's bring you back across. and in here you have got a bracelet. This bracelet's 925 silver and it's 7.5 inches long. This one may be called the Maddie bracelet, but I may be wrong. I think it's called the Maddie bracelet on the website. So this one comes with one opening and you can choose whether you have your pearl on or off the jewellery. This is also one of our charm bracelets, so you can add pearls or charms that you may have already, which are on the clip-on lobster fittings. So you've got a larger textured loop, larger textured link, and then you've got 3 smaller non-textured links. Then you've got the large textured link, so it keeps going in that pattern. So large, 1, 2, 3, large, 1, 2, 3, large, 2, 3, large, and so on. Okay, what do you think, Tammy? Would you like to have the cage pendant, or would you like to have the bracelet? Can you have the bracelet? Of course you can. Let me bring you back up here. I'm just topping these back up. Okay, so the bracelet's yours, and that means you've got 7 pearl egg pops. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for here? So let's start with your donated pearl, Tammy. And your first one is a lighter, larger autumn peach. So lighter, larger autumn peach is your gifted pearl. I'm going to pop it right all the way over to the side, just so then we've got obviously room for everything else. So egg pop number 1. And you've got 3 pearls in there. We've got a darker Cadbury purple, a gunmetal grey. Oh, he looks like he's got a little imperfection there, almost like a little flat spot. So if you're not happy with the imperfections, we can swap him for you. And then we've got a dove grey as well. So autumn peach, Cadbury purple, gunmetal grey, and a dove grey. Egg pop number 2. Okay, Tammy, not a problem. No need to measure them. That's absolutely fine. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. We've got a slightly darker silver and a TARDIS blue. So is there certain colours you're hoping for? Egg pop number 3. And you've got 3 pearls in here. We've got a 2-tonal coral, so lighter and brighter coral there. You've got a darker chocolate and a darker black cherry. So he's very dark, but you can see that black cherry colour coming through. So possibly hoping for lighter purples, reds and yellows. Okay, moving on to your next egg pop. 2 pearls in that one, and here we've got another darker chocolate. He does look like he's got a slight purple hint to him, and we've got a brighter apple green. Your next one and we've got 4 pearls in this one. So I'm going to start from the bottom with this one. Very, very dark gunmetal grey, almost a black there. A dark, deep purple. 2-tonal yellow. And a apple green. last 2 egg pops. So your 6th egg pop, we have got 4 pearls in this one as well. We've got a very dark gunmetal grey again almost black there, a silver, a bright pink, and a chocolate. Again, he is a 2-tonal chocolate with lighter and darker areas there. And then your last egg pop, my lovely. And you've got 4 pearls there. So we've got a Cadbury purple, another chocolate, a gunmetal grey, and a autumn peach. Now, Tammy, again, I am going to go through the colours for you. Now, you can either let me know now which colours you'd like where, or you can let me know through email. And that's the same with colour swaps. Happy to do them now, or happy to do them through email. So it's completely up to you. So this is the first half. I'll just hold it there for you to take a screenshot in case you wanted to. This is the second half. So you like to swap the autumn peaches for 2 reds. Okay. Silvers for light purples. Now there will be a weight on the light purples, so if you wanted to wait, I can definitely do that for you, and I can pop you on the waiting list for the light purples. If you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour that you would like for it all? So I've popped the silvers just on top of the reds for now, just because if you'd like to wait, I can just make a note to say that it's those ones we're swapping out, if that makes sense. You'd like to swap the silvers for yellows instead. Okie dokie. Lightest purples we have, I can have a look in a second. Sorry, most of my yellows are 2-tonal, unless you'd like to go, are these yellows going on the jewellery? Because if so, I can get you some they are pre-drilled yellows, but they are really nice, bright, bold yellows. Probably the lightest purple shades we've got at the moment are the Cadbury purples, which you've got here, or we've got the Blurple shades, which would be, see if I can get 2 of the same. Probably those 2. Oh, I keep dropping pearls today. So let me get yellows which are pre-drilled. Oh, Blurple's perfect. Okay. So what 2 would you like to swap out for the Blurples then? So silvers for the yellows. I'm just going to get two the same size here. But these are pre-drilled, so it doesn't really matter about it being pre-drilled because I'd have to drill it anyway to go on the jewellery. But it's just because these ones I've got pre-drilled are brighter than the ones I've got in my swaps. The greens, okay. So have a look at these red, yellow and blurple. If you're happy with those for the jewellery, I need to know what order you'd like them in. So we've got the top, the middle and the bottom. Oh, sorry, runaway blurple. Which order would you like them in? Blurple, red and then yellow. Okay, and regarding the other colours, are you happy with those? And I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. So we're going to have blurple, red and then yellow, and let me make a note. Yellow is pre-drilled. Honestly, Kathy, today they are. And I was sorting out the pearls earlier, so I was obviously, the massive pot of pearls I had, I was sorting them out into the correct colour pots. And I opened 3 pots of corals, so the bright, the light and the pastel corals. And I leant across to get the pearl pot to start sorting them. And I literally, my arm brushed all 3 pots and bam, they went everywhere. Honestly, it was crazy. You'd like to have a cherry on the bracelet. So you'd like to swap one of these. Oh no, the black cherry. Black cherry on the bracelet. Okay. And then the rest of them then here, Tammy, are you happy with the rest of your colours? Sorry, I'm just writing this down as we go, so I can hold it up for you again if you'd like me to. Donate the gunmetal. Was it just those 3, 4? So donate 4 gunmetal. I'm just popping them there to make sure I don't get it wrong. Yeah. Bless you, Pauline. Good night, my lovely. And then you're happy with the rest of those, Tammy. Perfect. Well, thank you ever so much for the donated pearls. That's very, very kind of you there. Let me just pop the rest of your pearls in here for you. Okay, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. If we do your trick or treat, so in here you have got a treat. You've got a 15% off code for the website. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a 15% off code that you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Tammy, I hope you're happy with that. and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Yvette Wayne. Yvette, are you here? Yvette, hello. Let me mark you off as here. So Yvette, we'll do your mim spins first, then all of your openings together at the end, if that's okay. So with your mim spins, do you know which character you would like to have? Not for today, Chloe, no. If anyone would like to order, you'll be booking in for Friday's live. Can you have the grumpy cat? Of course you can. So your grumpy cat, let's bring you across. And in here, you have got the Heart Dreamcatcher pendant. So this one, Yvette, comes with one opening. You can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you choose to have the pearl on the jewellery, it does sit at the top of the pendant, and it would be able to move around slightly. So here is your Heart Dreamcatcher. So as the name describes, it is a heart, he is a dream catcher, and then you've got this feather at the bottom of the dream catcher. The feather can move around slightly as well, and he sort of does wiggle around. Let me get this focused for you. There we go. So your Heart Dream Catcher there. Do I have a sore throat today? No, I don't have a sore throat. I do have a bit of a headache though, which is why I'm sort of talking softer. It's just so I don't mind my headache, if that makes sense. Happy with that one, Yvette? Perfect. But we do need to see what Mim has got to say. So if we go back across, and in here, she says, have another go and keep both prizes. So you get to keep that one, and if we pick another character, you get to keep the item from the next character as well. So we can't pick the grumpy cat as he's already been chosen, but which one would you like here? Thank you guys. I'm sure it will. I woke up with it last night and it just sort of hasn't shifted really since then. Can you have the happy bat? You can indeed. So happy bat. So you've already got the Heart Dreamcatcher, he's yours. And then in here, you've got a crystal pendant. This crystal pendant comes with one opening. And again, you can keep your pearl, have your pearl on or off the jewellery. This is the crystal dragon egg pendant. So this is a clear crystal dragon egg pendant, so it is going to go with any colours of pearls. Now you do have this opaque sort of sections in the middle there, which gives the dragon egg design. And if you choose to have your pearl on the jewellery, it does go at the top here, and then the pearl can move around. Or you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to, and you can have the pearls loose. I hope you're happy with that one as well. So that means, Yvette, you've got 3 openings altogether. So 3 egg pops here. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? 1, 2 and 3, and let's go down. We're going to start with your donated pearl. Oh, 2 pearls came out then, so we're going to do it again. Okay, we've got a bright coral pearl there. Now here's two-tonal coral. So lighter and brighter areas there. Now egg pop number 1. You've got 2 pearls in your first one. So we've got a chocolate, almost a chocolatey silver, and a coral. And again, your coral is two-tonal with lighter and brighter areas there. Egg pop number 2. And we've got 4 pearls in here. We've got a brighter autumn peach, a darker forest green. Again, he's slightly two-tonal, but definitely the forest green tones there. A chocolate and a candy floss pink. Your last egg pop, Yvette. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. So we've got a gunmetal grey, oh no, sorry, a chocolate and then a silver two-tonal pearl and a bridal white. So altogether, two-tonal autumn peach, a chocolate and a two-tonal coral, autumn peach, forest green, chocolate, candy floss pink, a two-tonal chocolate and silver, and a bridal white. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, that's perfect. I need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. So the two-tonal coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's not a 7.5, he's an 8. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the gunmetal grey and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. So we've got the heart pendant and the crystal pendant. Okay, so Yvette, what do you think to these colours? If you're happy with these, which ones would you like where? Of course you can, my lovely. So do you want me to just hold that there for a second so you can take a screenshot? And then if I bring you back up, whenever you're ready, if you email me with your colour swaps, So email with the 5-digit order number, and then of course which colours you'd like to swap, and then which ones you'd like wear as well. Okay, so you've obviously got the item of jewellery you've ordered, and then the heart dream catcher pendant and the crystal dragon egg pendant. Both of those, though, you don't have to have pearls on if you don't want to. You're very welcome. Oh, okay, I've dropped some, but there's still loads in here, so it's that time of night, isn't it? So you have got a treat with your trick or treat. You've got a 20% off code for the website, so if you'd like to order again in the future, you have a 20% off code you can use, and I'll email that across for you tomorrow as well to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives and that's safe up there for you. And up next today is Fallon Mould. Fallon, are you here? You're very, very welcome. Fallon, oh bless you, thank you for the stars there, that's very, very kind of you. Fallon, you've got a mim spins and then a opening as well, so we'll do your mim spins first and then all of the openings together at the end. Do you know which character you would like to have? What do you think? Which character would you like to have? The Happy Bat. Okay, so the Happy Bat, let's bring you across. And you've got a pair of earrings here. Oh wow, Yvette. That's extremely kind of you, Yvette. Thank you ever so much, my lovely. Thank you. Now, Fallon, your earrings on the website are called the Black Sparkle Snap earrings. So these ones do come with 2 openings, and the pearls do need to go onto the jewellery here. So this is the side view of the earrings. So threads are at the top, and the pearls, I'm just trying to get focused, the pearls do get set right at the bottom here and sort of dangle around at the bottom. Now if I can get this bit focused, so it's the marcasite crystals in here to give them that black sparkle. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get, yes, it is Liz. I'm just trying to get it. Oh. There we go, so you can see it there. That might be easier for me to just do it in the sand. So you can see the front view and then the side view of the earrings. Okay, so they come with 2 openings, and pearls do definitely need to go onto the jewellery. If we go across to see what Mim has got to say, and she says, have a bonus red pearl. So that means, Fallon, that you get to keep those earrings. So I hope you're happy with those. It means that you get to have a bonus red pearl. Now this red pearl you cannot swap out, but you can have on the jewellery if you wanted to. Okay, so this is the red pearl here, so we can't swap him. I just buried it. I don't know why it was rosemary, to be honest. It could be absolutely anything. Like there's flakes from the bags. So these bags have all got like twine and stuff. These are like flaking everywhere. So it could have been some of those. So red here. Thank you, Yvette. Now, if we do your donated pearl as well. Oh, you've got a candy floss pink. So already you've started with a bonus of 2 pearls here, and then you've got 3 egg pops all together. So with your egg pops, do you know which colours you would like to, or that you're hoping for? So 3 egg pops, and let's go back down again. Egg pop number 1. And you've got 4 pearls in here. So we've got a Cadbury purple, a silver purple, so base silver with a purple overtone, candy floss pink, and a darker forest green. Your next egg pop. And we've got 3 pearls in this one. So we've got a burgundy red, very similar to the gifted one from Mim, a watermelon, and a chocolate bronze. Not tonight, Dee Dee. If anybody would like to order, you'll be booking in for Friday evenings live. So burgundy red, watermelon, and a chocolate bronze. And then your last egg pop. And you've got 3 pearls in here. So we've got a dark mottled chocolate. So he is two-tonal and quite mottled. We've got a apple green. And we've got a dove grey. Okay, what do you think here, Fallon? What do you think to these? So if you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know which 2 you'd like on the earrings and then which one you'd like on your fitting as well. If you're not happy with these, we can swap them for colours of your choice. So burgundy red, candy floss pink, dark purple, silver purple, candy floss pink and a forest green, burgundy red, watermelon, chocolate bronze, mottled chocolate, apple green and a dove grey. If I run them through the board for you, candy floss pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Forest green is a not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Silver purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the dark purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. You'd like to swap the candy floss pinks for sea greens, okay. And is it the sea greens that you'd like to have on the earrings? To match the forest green. Now with that one I can definitely have a look. No, I don't have one to match the forest green at the moment, my lovely. So my forest greens, I've only got a few, and I don't have one to match the forest green. So if you'd like one to match that green, there is going to be a wait on that at the moment. Now if you don't mind waiting, I can definitely do that for you. If you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour you would like to have? And there's the sea greens there. Any forest greens that match? Got these two here. They don't look foresty green on the camera there, but they are. If I move them, you can see the green there. And that one. Again, you can see the green, it's just quite dark. So I could swap the watermelon and your forest green for those two forest greens if you're happy with those. Yes, okay, perfect. And which ones would you like on your jewellery, my lovely? Sea greens for the earrings, okay. And which colour would you like on your fitting? So on here we're going to have sea greens. You'd like to add the bronze to the donation bag. Bless you, that's very, very kind of you. What do you think to the other ones, Fallon? You'd like to have lobster fittings on the reds, greens and purples. So 2 reds, is it the 2 forest greens and the apple green? And is it the purple and the silver purple? So basically, do you want to also add in the apple green and the silver purple? Ah, so the purple silver on there, okay. So that's fine. Is it the apple green on a lobster fitting as well, or keep that one as a loose pearl. Of course, perfect. Okay, so the invoice for the fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. You're very, very welcome, Fallon. So that's on there. And keep going to knock everything over today. We do your trick or treat card as well. Your trick or treat card is, oh bless you, you've got a trick there. So it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But Fallon, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Now that's the end of the live here, and there is quite a few donated pearls that are going to be going to the next live. So they do have a little note to say that they're donated pearls. So these will be added on to the start of the next live. Okay, so that's in there. Don't let me forget. Thank you all for watching today. Thank you for joining in. And we're going to be live again on Friday evening. So if you'd like to join us for Friday, I'll see you then. I hope you all have a brilliant week, and I'll see you Friday. Take care. Bye.